to sing. And I'm a former music teacher, so I was really excited. And they're all wearing my favorite 3 colors. And aren't they yours? Red, white, and blue. When Pastor Sears asked me if I would, or Sears would ask me if I would share with you a little bit, I did a little research, and I discovered, for those of you that are parents of these wonderful children in front of me, there's a book at the new Newcastle City Library. And please go visit if you have not. We went from 8,000 square feet to 22,000 square feet. It is enormous, and the children's section is just wonderful. To see their eyes wide open, it's so blessed. But there's a wonderful book there, and it's called The Pledge of Allegiance. And it was written by 2 gentlemen, last names are Martin and Sampson. And I will tell you, when I read through the book, I learned a few facts myself. But for those of you who are of my generation, that would be over 6-0. We're in the 6th decade. Some days we feel older, but most days I like to hope I look younger. And anyway, I went into the internet, and there was a gentleman that was of my time growing up who was an incredible entertainer. And when I say his name, especially those gentlemen who are here from the Korea War veterans, Red Skelton. You'll remember who that is. When you go home tonight, if you have access to the internet, no one can recite the Pledge of Allegiance like he does.
On the internet. It's good.
And he did it in reaction to trying to emulate his teacher, who got very upset about how his students were saying the Pledge of Allegiance. And what he did was share what each phrase of the pledge meant to him. I'm going to try to paraphrase a little bit, but I would hope that you will try to follow along with me as I go. A little bit of the history. The Pledge of Allegiance, boys and girls, was written as a poem by a Baptist minister, as a matter of fact, whose name was Francis Bellamy. School children first recited this poem in October the 12th of 1892. On the 400th anniversary of Columbus settling here and coming to our country. And at one time, across the whole country, 12 million children's voices recited the first Pledge of Allegiance. Our American flag, and boy oh boy, if you aren't feeling like you're in our country, in this room, I don't know where else I would want to be today but here. The American flag is a symbol of who we are as a people, who our future is in front of me. The hopes and feelings of all of us that flag represents. Any veteran or active duty military will tell you we fought and continue to fight for that flag. And I hope we never lose our respect for it. Mr. Bellamy's sheer intent was to have that pledge only last for 15 seconds. 15 seconds of your life as you begin your school day, as we in the legislature pledge our allegiance before we start our session. But it may take me a little bit longer to share my thoughts. The poem has been changed 4 times, and in 1942, it was given its title as the National Pledge of Allegiance. And in 1954, 2 very special words were added: under God. Now, before we all stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance as a unit, I thought I'd try to share what those words mean. And I'm going to I think that we take them sometimes for granted when we say them. So here we go. I, me, the power of one. As an individual, I promise and I pledge with all the dedication that I have, my allegiance, my love and my devotion, my loyalty, my promise to the flag, a symbol that stands for our standard. Its nickname, Old Glory. Wherever she waves, there is respect. whether it's on the moon, whether it's in Iraq, whether it's in Afghanistan, or in the classroom. Of the United States of America, our country of all 50 states and several territories. We are all different, but we are united as one, coming together with pride, dignity, and purpose. The purpose that is love of our country. And to the Republic, the United States of America is a republic, which means that we, the people, elect the leaders. And he did say, Citizen Dori Connor. Government is to the people, to the leaders, not the leaders to the people. For which it stands. The flag stands tall and taller than others in any room in our country. And it represents us all. One nation. We have banded together as one, we the people of many races, colors, cultures, and religions, under our God. Many people believe that a democracy is the reflection of how God thinks that every single one of us is important. Every single one of us. We've often heard that God-given rights. They are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Indivisible. We are unbreakable. No matter how much we disagree, we all agree on one thing. We are strongest when we stick together, and we help each other when we're in need. We all know that statement, united we stand, and divided we will fall. With liberty, our freedom to worship, like today, to assemble, especially today, and to speak, to make your own choices for what your needs are at that moment. And justice, meaning fairness, the right to be treated fairly by our laws, each and every one of us, for all. It is your country as much as it is mine, and I'm so proud to serve for it. Now, as we prepare to recite the pledge together, let us remember that those that are active duty military and those who have served, those that give and those who have given, and make sure you thank them, because without their endeavors, we would not have the freedoms that we enjoy. As you look at our flag today, really look at it. Really look at it. Those colors stand for certain words in our vocabulary. Red stands for courage. White is for purity and innocence. And blue stands for loyalty and fairness. Pastor, do I have permission to go on with the pledge from here? Yes. So now that you've heard those words and what they really, really mean, would you kindly rise with me?